What's up? It's Gigi, and we are here with Dorkaholics at J-Screen.
Dorkaholics, we believe that there's a dork in everyone, and our job is to bring that dork out into the world.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I love that.
So at Dorkaholics, we believe that there's a dork in everyone, and our job is to bring that dork out into the world. So my first question is, what made you a dork growing up?
Ooh, I don't know. I was pretty glued to the TV screen when I was younger. I grew up in a very poor household. We didn't have a lot of things going on for us, and my uncle brought us a computer, like one of those big blocky computers back then. And he had a CD with a bunch of ROM hacks and stuff like that in them. And that was my first exposure to media and stuff in general. And I just had such a good time playing games, watching shows. And so for me, that's kind of what started everything. I remember literally being like 3 or 4 and drawing a bunch of characters that I would see in anime and cartoons and stuff like that.
Oh, I think I was always a dork growing up, I've always loved manga and anime, and I think it's just loving something so much that you don't care what people think.
僕は娘オタクですよ。ドーターオタク、ドーターギーグ。もう僕のカバンにはラブもついてるし、もう子供のなんかシールも貼ってこう携帯にね、ほらこういう風に貼ってあるのも、そうこれはもう娘ドーターギーグです。
推し活に協力してるみたいな虫活。そう娘の推し活。はい。Yes. Exactly. What made you a dork growing up?
What makes me a dork? I am such a dork in every single way. I think that if you are really honest about who you are, I totally agree that there is that dork, there's that excited kind of person who's just in love with the world, just like you are as a child. And I think that's kind of what makes you dorky and also what makes humans beautiful.
Yeah. I like dancing. And then I also loved watching movies.
And what was your favorite movie growing up?
My most favorite one is California Dreaming, and also Big Wednesday. That's why I chose Los Angeles.
それは、本当に中学の頃ドラマが大好きで、ずっとテレビドラマをかじりついて見ていて、さらにそれをビデオテープに撮って、でそれを大量に撮って友達に貸し出すってことを始めました。私は本当にドラマオタクでした。一番最初はドラマオタクで。無料で貸し出して。そうです。もちろん無料で友達に貸して、これが面白いよって勧めたりする。
So I realized when I was in middle school with Japanese TV dramas, I would watch them, but then I would also tape them onto video cassettes, if people remember VHSs, and then I would actually tell my friends, like, this is really fun, and I would lend these VHS cassette tapes out to my friends. So I realized that I was really into watching TV.
I grew up watching a lot of anime and reading comic books, manga, so it was definitely a dork.
I grew up Asian community, Japanese culture, so when I was a kid, giant robot and Godzilla and anime and going to Little Tokyo in the 90s, playing video games in the arcade, I'm like OG. So that's where I come from, and so getting into acting now, what better time? Who doesn't love Asian culture, action films, and right now especially Japanese style?
I hear your voice in the best and worst ways, especially when I'm playing against a Daredevil player.
All right, let the devil. Amazing.
So I gotta ask, out of all of your voice acting characters that you've portrayed, which one would you love to see brought into the world of Marvel Rivals as a character?
As a character, you mean just like not even a Marvel character, just any character in general?
Exactly.
I would love. Funny enough, I would love to see Gigi from DanDaDan in Marvel Rivals. just because like he is so mobile and aggressive as Evil Eye, but then there's also that other fun, completely goofy side to him. And I just feel like his moveset would just either be really ordinary guy running around kicking a soccer ball to like this crazy entity just jumping everywhere. I think that would just be really funny to see. I mean, it's just really funny to see a guy in his underwear in any video game, but that would be really, really funny to see, just or to play up against.
Is there anything that you've seen or watched this year that you want to highlight?
Oh, there's so much. I was just talking with Aleks about DanDaDan, about solo leveling, of course Attack on Titan, my absolute favorite. So I think that's the thing about anime and manga is there's always so much wonderful material.
まあ僕はでもやっぱりジブリの作品が宮崎さんの作品が好きですよねっていうね。
I'm a big fan of Hayao Miyazaki, the Studio Ghibli movies.
やっぱり彼の人生そのものが映画だっていうのがすごく興味深い。僕もああいう人生を歩んでいくのかなみたいなことをすごく考えるよね。
I believe that his life itself is a movie. It's like a story. So I do want to live a life like him.
Yeah, so I mean, growing up, I loved Spirited Away and Akira. Those movies really changed my life. Shogun is a incredible series. I even cut my hair in a hime cut because I loved the series so much.
So Rento Family, of course. It'll be released the day after tomorrow, this Friday. So I want everyone to watch, to see it.
What do you think people will enjoy about the movie?
Oh, when you want to feel so warm, because, in these days, there's so many action films like gun shooting and stuff, right? But this one, it makes you very happy and peaceful. Yeah, that's, you should feel it, that kind of feeling.
今も仕事オタクだから同じことかもしれないということで映画やドラマを見ることが本当に大好きでそれをとにかく見ていれば一年中幸せなのでもしかしたらその延長線上でいまだにもう見ること観客でいることがオタクかもしれない観客でいること常に観客で
So I think for me, even now, it's actually the act of watching. It's not a specific show or film necessarily, but even now, just the act of watching, which is now kind of part of my work, that still continues. So I think, it's more about just the act of watching.
I love One Piece, the live action. It was a very faithful adaptation to the anime, so I'm excited to see the panel from that. Yeah.
Fans around the world of One Piece are definitely feeling that with each new update from season 2, as well as I think the latest reveal has been the casting of Ace.
Yes, very exciting. Looking forward, obviously, to the new season coming out, and curious to see what people will say.
And my last question is: the movie Scarlet is coming to U.S. Very soon. What do you think audiences will love most about Scarlet or remember from it?
多分その自分の物語だと思ってくれると僕は信じてます。はい。
I believe that whoever that watches Scarlet will believe that this is also their own story.
どうやったらある種の復讐の連鎖みたいなものを打ち切れるのかとか、もしくはどうやったら自分を愛することができるのか、自分を愛することによって誰かを愛することができるようになる、それってすごくユニバーサルなテーマだと思うんですよね。
Because one of the themes of the movie is like how can we stop the cycle of hate and how can you love yourself, and then like by loving yourself you will be able to love others as well. So I believe that this theme is very universal.
Wonderful. I'm looking so much forward to it. Thank you, Saito-san. And my last question is, what would you say is the power of casting when it comes to great storytelling?
やっぱり素敵な物語を語るにはキャスティングはどういう立場なんでしょうか。
もうキャスティングは、まず脚本が出来上がって一番最初に作業が始まる仕事だと思ってますと。なのでまず俳優という素材を最初に見つけないと映画もドラマも先に進めない。だから一番最初の作品を作るためのパートだと思う。
So for me, I think first and foremost, there has to be that script, right? And as casting directors, we read that script. And for me, I feel that casting directors, we are the really first to find that very important ingredient called the actor. So I think that's where the power is with casting, is that initial, after we read the script, and we go and find talent.
And I heard you are in post-production with your own film. Could you tell me more about that?
So, just finished my directorial debut, feature film, Sicario versus Shogun Robots. I'm the Sicario, Tony Isaac Kandor, growing up in the neighborhood of South Central LA. And the Shogun robot gangsters are taking over the neighborhood. So think of a film like Crank, Jason Statham, and the bad guys fighting gangsters, Shogun robots. We have a very great, diverse cast. So it's going to be a very fun film now in post-production. Hopefully that will be streaming. The goal is summer of 2026.